is the basics of JavaScript. So I can't really cover the entire JavaScript in the KD session, so it's going to be in 3 parts. So just a quick and a brief history of JavaScript. JavaScript was created by Brendan Eich in 1995 during his time at Netscape Communications. It was inspired by Java and was just created to manipulate auto manipulation major browsers. So, in any programming language, there's a way to declare variables and basics. So I'm going to explain the basics here. So a variable is a name associated with a piece of data. Variables allow you to store and manipulate data in that. Think of a variable as a mailbox which means specific piece of information. So basically, a variable is a way of you telling the computer to provide like space in memory for you to store your data. So these are ways in which you can declare variables in JavaScript. In JavaScript, variables are created using the keywords var, let, and const. So you can declare variables in JavaScript in 3 ways. You can declare it using var, using let, and const. So these 3 are different. In ES5, ECMAScript 5, which was released in 2009, we were declaring variables using var only. But var has some issues because it allows hoisting of variables. Hoisting basically means that when you declare a variable, it is placed in at top of the execution context. So what JavaScript does is the engine will analyze your code. So anywhere it sees you declaring var, it will move those things to the top. And that causes some issues, some minor errors in programs. And also when you declare a variable using var, you can reassign the variable. And you can even redeclare that same variable. So for then let and const, they are both added to the programming language in 2015. That was when ES6 came out, the past 6. So let allows you to declare variables in a scope. And those variables cannot be declared, but they can be reassigned. You guys understand that? So they can be reassigned but not be declared. Yes. Const itself allows you to declare a variable, but they cannot be declared nor reassigned. So they are mostly used for declaring maybe arrays or objects that you don't want to reassign, but you can. But if you declare it using const, for instance, declare an array using const or an object, you can mutate those things within it, but you can't reassign something else to that variable. So here are examples of variables like using bar x equals to 10. So that equal to there is an assignment operator. So it means that things written on the right hand side are stored on the left hand side. 10 is stored in x, let y equal to 17, 17 is stored in y, 17 is a number stored in variable y. Const color equals to red. That quote there makes it a string, which means red is stored in color. But name is equal to 80. 80 is stored in name. So that's how it is. Now, it is vitally important to distinguish between the name of the variable and the value of the variable. For example, in the expression var color is equals to red, color is the name of the variable and red is the value. In other words, color is the name of the box, while red is the color. Red is what is inside box. So that's self-explanatory. Now, we have data types in JavaScript. We have primitive data types and composite or reference data types. So primitive data types are stored in memory, while reference data types are not, they are stored on the heap. So basically this means that you do not really store those data in that memory, but you store a reference to data itself. So example of primitive data types are numbers, strings, boolean. We have symbols too, but I didn't do that there. Symbols which are introduced in ES10 and similar ones. Now reference data types are arrays and objects. So primitive data type, like I said before, we have numbers. A number can be either an integer or a decimal. So in JavaScript, you don't have to declare whether a number is a float, is a whole number or things like that. Just declare a variable and you write a number. Declare a variable on the left hand side. and you assign a number to the variable, right, on the right hand side. So strings. A string is a sequence of letters or numbers enclosed in a single or double quotes. You can use single quotes or double quotes for creating strings, but you can't put a double quote on the left hand side and put it a single quote or vice versa. It has to be together. So a boolean is true or false, and then we have symbols in the extent. So variables and data types. Okay, JavaScript is weak typed or dynamically typed. We have statically typed languages or strong typed languages. Or JavaScript is a weak typed language, which means that it does not have explicit data types. You can't declare what kind of variable you want to store, what kind of data you want to store to a variable. You can't say that this is a whole number, this is a float. You can't do that. So for instance, there is no way to specify that a particular variable represents an integer string or a real number. The same variable can have different types of data, different data types in different contexts. So implicit data types, for instance, I wanted to show you. So for instance, if you declare a variable, for instance, say let a is equals to, then you add two numbers to it, 3 plus 5. That's an example of an implicit data type. It will always resolve to one number. It will always resolve to one number in the end. So you can't have that in JavaScript. If you have an expression which combines two numbers, it will evaluate to a number. If you have an expression which combines a string and a number, it will evaluate to a string. So there's something called type coercion. I think this is not the first part. We'll treat that in the next presentation. So these are variable examples for x plus y. Let's see to equals to parts for q is equals to 17. So arrays. An array is a compound data type that stores number pieces of data. Each number datum is called an element of the array, and the number assigned to it is called an index. The elements of an array may be of any type. A single array can even store elements of different types. So you can have an array that can store arrays. You can have arrays in arrays. You can have an array that contains a string, a number, a symbol. So that's how arrays are. Arrays are just groups of data stored in a container. So creating an array, there are two ways you can create arrays. You can use the array constructor to start. So you can say let A is equals to new array, then you put that in the parentheses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you create the array. Or you can use the array literals. This is what you can use, and this is the recommended use to create arrays. On C is equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now you have your array. Array begins with 0 index. So the first element in that array is the index of 0. If you want to access number 1 there, for instance, okay, in accessing array elements are accessed using the block brackets of paper. Examples, we have our colors is equals to red, green, blue. So you want to access the first element in the array. You put the index within that operator. Color 0 is the index. Red is 0. Then you put 0 there. Color 0 is give you green. Colors 1 will give you color 0 will give you red. Colors 1 will give you green. So you can also add elements to array. You can mutate arrays. You can splice elements from them. Wherever you want to arrays. Arrays are mutable. So to add a new element to an array, you simply assign a value to it. This is an example. For instance, we have var A is equals to new array 10. So we want to change that newly created array. You can change that by just assigning a different value to its index, which is 8, 0, over 8 is equal to 17. So that will change the value of that array to 17. So array length. An array length is a property of an array. So you can get the property of an array. For instance, the length here will give you the amount of elements to the array. All arrays created in JavaScript have a special length property that specifies how many elements the array contains. So, for instance, for our colors, we have red, we have strings, 2 strings in this array. We have red, green, and blue. So, in order for us to get the amount of elements in the array, we use the length property, color the length given here. So, you can access properties using the documentation that does there. So, you can access the property. So primitive data types versus complex data types. Like I said, we have primitive data types and we have data types or complex data types. So variables for primitive data types hold the actual value of the data, but variables for complex data types hold only references to the value of the complex data type. So this creates an issue. For instance, if you want to compare 2 reference data types, to always result in first one. Now, when declaring variables, JavaScript variable names are case sensitive. You can't also start variables with, you can't declare variable names by starting with a number. You can't start with $sign either. So variable names cannot contain spaces, punctuations, or start with a digit. Variable names cannot be reserved words. You can't use reserved words in JavaScript to declare variable names. Reserved words are, for instance, they are words like this, new. These words can't be used to declare variables since they are reserved for the programming language. So a statement. A statement is a section of JavaScript that can be evaluated by a web browser. So I didn't explain this, but web browsers actually translate JavaScript using engine, JavaScript engine. So Chrome uses the V8 JavaScript engine. Firefox uses SpiderMonkey. Firefox uses SpiderMonkey. And there are also other JavaScript engines that I haven't mentioned here. Node.js also uses the V8 engine. So these engines translate JavaScript code by interpreting them. You don't compile JavaScript code. Once you type in your code and you run them, the engine will just interpret the code and give you a result instantly. Unlike some other programming languages in which you have to compile first before running code like C or C#. So a statement is a section of JavaScript that can be evaluated by the browser. A script is simply a collection of statements. For instance, here's a statement. All this together. Here's a statement. That's what I was saying. Now we have operators. The addition operator. With this, you can add you can add numbers together, or you can do string concatenation. You can join strings together. We have this subtraction operator. You can do subtraction, multiplication, division, modulus. Modulus will give you the remainder. What remains after you divide the number by one number. So you can use that to check something. We have increment. This way, add just 1 to whatever value you implementing. It's a shorthand for the variable plus 1. That's what it is. Increment to the variable minus 1. It's a shorthand for that. So we have the equality operator. You can use this to check for. You can use it to check whether the value is equal to another value. Inequality operator to check whether a value is not equal to another value. Value is not equal to something. Logical not, logical and, logical or, and the conditional selection. This is used in the ternary operator. You do that in later section. So aggregate assignments. Aggregate assignments provide a shortcut by combining the assignment operator with some other operation. The plus equal to operator performs addition and assignment. The expression x is equal to x plus 7 is equivalent to the expression x plus is equal to 7. So you see what they did there. So this x plus is equal to 7 is like to same x plus 7 is assigned to x. So increment and decrement, I mentioned that in the previous slide. Now both increment and decrement operators come in 2 forms, prefix and postfix. These two forms yield different results. So x is equals to 10. X is equals to 10, y plus x plus y. Now I'm moving on to functions. Now functions are basically the collection of JavaScript that perform a specified task. Now you have a like collection of things that collection of statements that does the task for you. You don't want to keep repeating the same thing. Function essentially enable you to use the same code over and over again. Code use. You don't have to keep repeating the same lines over and over. So functions are used whenever it is necessary to repeat an operation. They have inputs and outputs. The inputs are passed into the function, and they are known as arguments. I think of the function as a black box which are on that. Now there are four ways to define functions. Yes. There are four specific ways to define functions. We have function declaration, function expression, arrow function expression, and concise arrow function expression. So normally you declare functions using the function keyword. That was in ES5. But most people have moved to function expression and specifically arrow function because of the way it handles this keyword. So now for function declaration, you just type function, then you add the name to it. X is a parameter in this case. And the return keyword is where you want your function to return a result. Use the return keyword, and that's where the function stops. So function expression too. For instance, we have square is equal to function x, return x. So the name of the function is square. If you want to call the function later, you just type square and then you put your two parentheses there and to call the function for you. Our function expression. This was introduced in ES6. So it basically is the issue that it's same thing as using the function expression like that. But it also added some things that I'll explain those ones in the next session. So square is equals to x, so that's where you put your arguments. That's the parameter in this case. So when you want to call it, you want to argument. So that arrow points to some now concise arrow function. Basically, this just makes everything. If you have a function that this is an easy way for you to just make your code shorter. On square is possible. You don't have to put your parentheses to use your arguments. If you add just one argument to this, it points to, and you want to return just one value, x and take from that, and it will just be from one line. So this is just the first session of the series. So the next one I'm going to explain more about JavaScript. So thank you. Okay, I wanted to mention something in the next session, but there are things you can do with JavaScript apart from just it doesn't only run on the what? I didn't get you. Sorry. Okay, like what? See, the problem with that is just browser compatibility. Some browsers have not implemented some really added features to JavaScript, so that's why you won't see some that works on the browser work on another browser. So that's an issue with the browser themselves, not the programming language itself. And those things are actually called issues. So do you have any other questions? What? Okay, other things. It's used for everything now. So there was a quote by Jeff Hartwig, the owner of Stack Overflow. He said, I believe you've heard that quote. He said, if anything can be written in JavaScript, it will eventually be written in JavaScript. If there's anything that can be written in JavaScript, it will eventually be written in JavaScript. That's what he said. It will eventually be written in JavaScript. Jeff Hartwig, the owner of Stack Overflow. He said, if anything can be written in JavaScript, it will eventually be written in JavaScript. And that's JavaScript. So eventually, you know how to be. Do you get that? Yeah? The codes. Basically, what the code is trying to say is that eventually, most of the things you use, desktop applications, web applications, almost anything that can be written in your programming language, they eventually get in JavaScript. For instance, they do machine learning in Python. They do machine learning in Python, right? You can do that using Rainy.js and even TensorFlow.js. They do what's it called? Backend. We have Node.js for backend now. Mobile app developments. We have what's it called? We have React Native. We can use we have Cordova. We have things like that. What else again? Okay, mention something. I'll mention the life card. But it works. Just, I'll try. What? Yes. I don't have that in my head now. But Google that to find it online. Google it to find it online. No, but seriously, there's never like people. That's true. This is Java. We can't do assist streaming now, so we do that later. Okay, if I have no more questions, can I go? Guys, any more questions? What are the new points of Java? So those have been addressed with updates. It's with Python. Python is also with Python, but that doesn't mean you can't. Python is also with Python. With Python. Python is with Python. It's not statically tied. You can't declare what your variable is going to be. For example, Python is when it comes to as in which you can't see JavaScript text. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think so. There might be, but I don't know. So, thank you. Thank you for your time.